Our assignment was vague.
Travel 4,000 miles down the East Coast on the No Nonsense Socks for America summer tour to hand out 1 million pairs of socks and to document people taking steps to a no-nonsense world.
What does no nonsense even mean? It was up to us to find out.
Our first stop was in Charlottesville, Virginia, where we crossed paths with Bike and Build, an organization where people bike across the country and build homes with affordable housing projects, including Habitat for Humanity.
These were the youngest volunteers we encountered. They were on a journey of their own, albeit a more physical one.
Who's excited for hills? This guy. Our ride this morning is all straight uphill. I grew up biking and I knew I wanted to do architecture for a long time. Bike and Build is one of those things that just combines passions. I did over 3,900 miles last summer, and then we're 150 into it this summer. Affordable housing doesn't have a shape or a face or a look to it.
Right now, there isn't one county in the United States where someone working a minimum wage job can afford housing at fair market rent. So essentially, if people just have minimum wage jobs, it's impossible for them to have fair, safe, affordable housing. So that's kind of where my initial spark for it came from. And it wasn't until we were on the road, when we were meeting families and working at build sites, that I really saw how important the affordable housing cause is. I think you're giving people not only a home, but potentially a sense of community.
CDUS is this patchwork of communities that come together and make a puzzle that is the United States. And it's really amazing to see sort of the changing landscapes and the changing communities. And the reason that we're doing this is, so that every person can have a roof over their heads.
Giving actual monetary donations, there wasn't much else I could do. So with this is something that I don't need to give my money, but I can give my time, and that in itself will raise the money. So it opened my eyes that there are different ways to help fight an issue.
As the bikers continued on the Blue Ridge Parkway, we headed south to Winston-Salem.
We met Dave Moore, an ex-convict who understood the lack of opportunities available to people who had been to prison. He transformed his auto body shop into a classroom where former prisoners could learn auto body skills and get their GED.
I had 2 successful body shops. Met some heavyweight drug dealers. Got so cocky I was sending it through the mail. The package came, the police came with it. I got sentenced and had to go to prison. And when I went to prison, a lot of the guys knew me. All of a sudden, they would come to me for advice. I'm scratching my head thinking, why are they asking me for advice? Because when I did get in there, I still had commercials running. They was running on TV in the prison. So it made my work easier in there, because when I first went in there, I was afraid. It was times I was tempted, being honest, after I got out, because things was rough. They was really rough, but I gave myself to doing this program because I had a lot of guys coming to me wanting to just get advice about being an entrepreneur, period. Since I was a businessman, I didn't realize they looked at me like that. They like the cause. So I'm using that as a mentoring tool.
I like working with my hands, so I guess just being hands-on, that's what I enjoy.
Without this job opportunity, I'd have went back to the streets.
Did you what?
I'd have went back to the streets. I started back selling drugs.
He don't want to see us go down the wrong path like he did. You know what I'm saying? He was given that opportunity to come back into the society and help us with that. And that's why I look at him like my dad. I didn't think I had the talent to do this type of stuff. I grew up rough. I didn't think I had no hope in the world. I thought I was always going to be a mess up. You know what I'm saying? Got into the streets. But now I'm just looking to change my life around. And it's helping me, I love it.
Leaving Dave's body shop, we headed west to the tornado-affected regions of Alabama.
There's no way to describe what it felt like to walk in the remains of someone's living room with no walls and skeletons of plumbing as the only standing structure.
Overturned bathtub.
Stories of destruction had seeped out of the area, while stories of service had gone underreported.
In this site of sorrow, we found a genuine hero, David Miller.
I'm a cancer survivor. I've been through hell back. I'm blessed to be living. God blessed me to live. And so my thing is, I want someone else to live. God bless me to have. I might not have the finances that I want. I might not drive the car that I want. I might not have a lot of stuff that David wants. But the thing is, I'm alive. I'm alive and I'm breathing. I overheard a conversation between the guys who were over the Christian Service Mission, and they were like, we're not sending anything else to Pratt City. We need help. We need water. We lost food. We lost people. We lost family. We lost houses. We lost lives. We need help. I said, are you going to help? I help. What do I need to do? They're like, well, we don't have a place to put anything. I said, you can use my house. And I guess I really didn't even understand or really consider the magnitude of what was getting ready to happen. This room that you're in now maybe had water up to here.
Water bottles.
Cases of waters. I had over maybe $100,000 worth of things that God made available for me to bless. Did I see that at the age of 30 years old, being able to? No. More water and food I've never seen in my life. I had now at my fingertips. But God gave me a challenge because I knew it wasn't for me. Whatever capacity that you're able to make someone smile and you can genuinely do it, do it. You should just want to see someone smile. You should just want to see someone have something that will make them want to live. I walked around to see, hey, what you need? What do you need? How can I help you?
In the wake of the largest disaster we'd ever seen, David reminded us of the common thread of humanity that ties us all together. These 3 stories of people helping and people being helped together make up a cycle of service. A former prisoner we met in Pittsburgh is the perfect example of how that cycle has the power to create a no-nonsense world.
Before I went to prison and while I was in prison, I was lost. I was completely lost. I thought the world owed me everything. And for real, it doesn't owe me nothing. You know, that's myself that owes the world a lot.
But too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long